Yo, did you catch the creative team main stage today? It was pretty good. First thing they talked about was the art style for the set. It was designed to be more of a Nordic art style with inspiration from cutting out snowflakes and Christmas cards. All that sort of stuff is their basis for their design. Speaking of snowflakes, in all the cards, as opposed to making all the cards amber if they're amber and all the cards red if they're red, they made snowflakes to put in each card to let you know that it's ruby or amber. So if you see a card, check the snowflakes out and see if they have a design in it and see if you can notice the difference. The enchanted versus iconic and how they choose what cards are going to be those types of cards was discussed. Turns out they put out artists to design the cards, and they decide as the set goes on which ones they want to be iconic, and they give it a better foiling and go from there. They also touched on logo design, and they start with lettering. They start with what kind fits the best for what they're going for. Then they move on to coloring. It was really cool to hear them talk about that process. Then they talked about the package design and the color palette theory and why they choose what colors for each set and how they make the set look similar to Lorcana but also fresh and new. Speaking of designs, they have the new promo borders that have been at DLC Richmond and League Play that are coming out with that gold border. They touched on the fact that they go from League Play with a simple gold border all the way up to the golden Mickey and how it's like a new interesting design. Now that we've talked about what they talked about, let's go to the card reveals. First card they revealed was Slushy. He is a 5/5 4-drop, uninkable, evasive, pretty good draft bomb if you ask me. Next card was Lilo. She's a 2-drop, uninkable 1/2 that takes no damage the first time she would be dealt damage during her turn. So you got to hit her twice to do damage to her. She looks pretty good. And if you look in the bottom right corner, there's a snowman. Turns out it wasn't in the original art, and one of the artists put it there, and it grew from there, and they put it in the box design all over the place. Fun little fact. Epic alt art Stitch looks really cool. You'll notice the art is the same as the box art, and turns out that the box art was made later on after the cards were designed, and they were like, hey, we have an Epic slot. We want more use out of this awesome art with Stitch on that surfboard. Why don't we put it on the Epic and make it the first alternate art in an Epic compared to the normal art? Great idea. Last couple cards, last 4 cards, I'll put them right here. First, we got Kanga and Rue, New Whispers. Look pretty good. Feel free to pause if you want to see their effects. And then Elsa's parents. Both of those are those